Welcome back to the channel, and yes, this series. Getting into part 2 of my collection series, which means today we're going to go over my 3s and 4s in the collection. Let's get on into the video.
Let me change your life. You want to see that you can be anything you want, baby.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, AnEyeIVKicks. Before I get to showing y'all some kicks, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I don't care if you're new or you haven't done so already. I don't care. Just do it. Go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Like the video. Give me that thumbs up. Also, make sure you're giving me plenty of feedback. I know this is only part 2 of a obviously multiple part series showing off my collection. I know a lot of you said that you're looking forward to the next video, so I guess that means that you're liking it. Give me some feedback below, maybe little tweaks, not massive changes, but maybe little tweaks on something I can improve upon as I go along. Those of you that have been waiting for part 2, I hope that means you have the notification bell hit. Otherwise, you're going to miss something. And if you're as excited as me, you don't want to miss a thing. So, quick reminder, guys, I am still going to keeping that tally of, how much the shoes are worth. Now, I failed to mention in the last video, which I realize, guys, obviously the estimate for the value of the shoes is based upon dead stock shoes. If you're new to the community, dead stock has never been worn, never even been tried on, like straight from the factory. Obviously my shoes are not. I wear my kicks, but it gives it a pretty good idea because, I mean, let's be honest, based on the first video, your girl doesn't beat her kicks, all right? So they're still in pretty good condition. All right, so now that we've got all of that out of the way, let's jump right on into the collection. So as I mentioned in the very beginning of the video, we're on 3s and 4s today. So let's start with something kind of low key. We've got the women's exclusive Jordan 3, the laser orange. This I got damn near for retail. Bought it from a seller on OfferUp. They said they needed at least they needed at least 216. So I offered I think 217, and they were like, well, I can't be mad at that. So they honored it. So it was kind of cute the way it happened. I actually tried to trade a pair of denim 3s for these, but that was a no-go. So yeah, I like that they're super clean with this nice sunny bright pop. I actually wore them the other day, so go follow your girl on Instagram to see all the little fit pics and everything. These are kind of fun. They're different. Not a ton of people have them. They're the Jordan 3, the European exclusive Court Purples. I really, really like the pop of orange. I'm huge on orange on my sneakers in little ways. But they even outlined the Jumpman on the tongue, like in that orange. I really, really like that little bit of detail. Again, these were a European exclusive. I ended up hitting on them on BSTN. It's like a sportswear, I guess. It's a European, I think it's Germany based. And they have some really cool little sayings and logos on their boxes that I can't say on the channel. I don't want to have anything happen to this video for y'all. That would suck. But it's cute. Obviously, as always, these are worn. So yeah, I like adding something fun and different into the collection that wouldn't, necessarily everybody have. Something different. So now I've got the Jordan 3, the Vogues. I will say one thing, I love these shoes, but I don't wear them as much as I would like to, honestly, because the yarn, I'm trying to see exactly where it is to show y'all. You guys see how it's kind of falling apart here? I am afraid to wear them because of that. I don't know if it's the pair that I got. I did end up copying these on StockX. I really like the collaboration with Vogue. I mean, I've said it before, I'm big into the details, big into the design. I've always loved like high fashion, and the design behind it and the brilliant minds behind it. So I thought this was an appropriate collaboration to go ahead and pick up. And then you've got Anna Wintour, who is the editor. I believe she's the editor-in-chief at Vogue. She's got her little signature here. So, I mean, it says, it's not her full signature. It says AWOK, which is like Anna Wintour's OK. Like, you've got the seal of approval. So that's cool with her. She always wears the classic Chanel tweed suits, so they incorporated that. So, I mean, overall, definitely a nice collaboration. I just wish it wasn't falling apart already so I could wear it more often. Then, next we have a classic. It's one of those shoes, threes are one of those shoes that they run kind of small as grade school, but your girl is definitely going to cram her feet in here. I've already done it before to wear this classic. Obviously we've got the cement threes here. It's very simple, it's very low key, but again guys, it's an OG colorway. It's a classic. Your girl had to get that in the collection, and luckily they released like right as I was really getting into sneaker collecting, so that was convenient. Got these for retail, and I think I don't remember if it was this shoe or another shoe that we started getting cool with somebody in one of the Foot Lockers, and like they would like try to make sure it was a good pair that they had set up. I don't even know if they did reservation for these then. That's crazy how things have come. So yes, the cement threes, or black cement threes, I don't know, whatever, however you want to say it. I've seen it both ways, my defense. And then these, I believe, I gotta take a quick count. I think this is the final three. So I had to add this to the collection, guys. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'll tell you. This is the AnEyeIVKicks Jordan 3, and this was deemed 2021's Sneaker of the Year. So kind of a big deal. These have gone crazy value-wise. I got these at, I think, right around $3 or $3.20 something, and I almost passed because I was like, yeah, they're nice, but meh. Now I'm like, yeah, thank God I bought these because I'd be spending like triple the price to add them to the collection. On the back, I don't know if you guys can see this. I think it says right there, all we have is each other. So it's big on, you know, community, and these were specifically for women. It is a women's exclusive, and I believe the designer was kind of inspired by his mother and his sister when he did this pair, so that was kind of cool. And then you've got that beautiful quilted satin lining in there. So, I mean, threads are starting to fray there too. Always makes me nervous. But yeah, the AnEyeIVKicks Jordan 3. So that wraps up the threes in the collection for now. But your girl's kind of eyeing a pair that I saw a couple lace swaps on, and I'm really feeling them, so who knows, maybe I'll have an unboxing soon. I feel like it's been a while. So now let's go ahead and get into the fours. I've got, this was actually my first pickup of 2021. This was my first, I guess, review or unboxing that I did on the channel. So it's definitely very special to me, if nothing more than just that. But it is the Starfish 4s. I really liked, again with the orange, I really like the orange, but I like the way it's like that, it's like a black netting mesh, kind of like a fishing net, but much smaller holes. And I like the way that the orange peeks out, but without being too overpowering. So I really like the contrast that they did on that. They've got some exposed foam on the tongue, kind of like a off-white style. But no, it's not a collab with Virgil. And I actually, when I do like a little fit, again, you can see it on my Instagram, I did these with ripped jeans and fishnets underneath because I felt like it really paired well with the mesh. So that was kind of cool. Had a couple people understand and appreciate the message there. But yeah, the Starfish 4s. And then we'll jump into another classic. We've got the Fire Red 4s. I mean, I got these, still upset about the Bread 4 since we're talking classics, but I'll be okay. I was gonna say I don't do a lot of white shoes, but I just showed a lot of white shoes. I don't know, something about this was kind of like, it's kind of very boyish, but I like it. And it's, again, it's a classic. So not a huge story to tell with this one, guys. But again, I do have a fit with this one posted on Instagram. Yeah, not a lot to say about that shoe at all. This next one, the PSG or Paris Saint-Germain 4s. You've got a little, I believe it's a soccer team. Again, guys, don't come for me. I'm a sneakerhead, not a sports fan. I like the colors. I actually was kind of torn. I hit on them for retail, but I was debating if I wanted to keep them or sell them. But once I got them in hand, clearly you can see I chose to keep them. I like the Bordeaux color that they use. It gives it a nice little feminine vibe. I've done my makeup to match these. I've done some okay fits, nothing crazy, because the shoe kind of speaks for itself. But yeah, it's a beautiful shoe, and I really don't see like people posting this shoe too much, which kind of surprises me, but it is what it is. All right, behind me we've got the Laser 4s. These were nothing hype. These were actually just sitting in the store. You know, some colorways that these days still will just sit in the stores. Not so much 4s anymore. A lot of 13s actually. But yeah, I mean, I really liked this shoe simply because it's primarily black and it's got a gum bottom, and I believe at the time it was either my first gum bottom sneaker, or I can't remember if I had the Kyries before this, but it was either my first gum bottom sneaker or my first gum bottom Jordan. So either way, it called to me, and I mean, yeah, I've worn them. I wear them. Sometimes I'll wear these just like to the grocery store or something simple because they're so low key, but I like them, and that's all that matters. So now story time, guys. I've got a story for this next one. I don't know whether to show you the shoe first or to tell the story first. I think I'll just tell the stories first. So sneakers app, you know, the Saturday morning, the hype release is coming out, blah, blah, blah. So your girl is up and trying, and all of a sudden I get a notification that I have hit on this shoe. And of course, when you see the shoe, I'm like, I hit on sneakers for this? Like, I was just mind blown. So I'm tracking it. As every sneakerhead does, the minute we order, tracking it, because it's not really a W until you have it in hand. And this shoe is when I really truly learned that. So I'm looking, and mind you, maybe 6 months prior, I had moved, and so I'm using my new address, and for whatever reason, I must have blanked on the zip code. I must have totally blanked on the zip code because I put it in wrong by 1 digit, and for whatever reason that just changed the entire game. I was calling, trying to change it. I saw that it was listed as undeliverable, or I actually think that the message said that they tried to deliver it and I rejected the package, which is complete BS, but okay. And then I went to the local post office or local UPS to see if I could intercept it. Then I went and called Nike multiple times. The customer service team has no idea about the sneakers. Oh, well, maybe it'll restock. No. And then I tried multiple times calling like different like UPS terminal, like hubs, to see if they could intercept the package and send it back my way. And they made it back to Nike, and once they made it there, they were not turned in or whatever. They got lost going back. I don't know, and Nike just writes it off. But I couldn't write it off, so I had to go pay for it. And yeah, I legitimately hit on sneakers on this shoe, and it was returned because of a zip code, 1 digit. Guys, make sure when you're ordering these shoes or when you're trying to hit on a shoe that you have even your zip code correct. So yeah, that was really, really painful. And I checked the market of these forever, and they were over, you know, always at 1,000. So I grabbed some shoes that I had dead stock, and I made a trade with obviously some good amount of money on top. But this is 1000% the most expensive shoe in my collection. I can honestly say it's most expensive by what I paid for it, and I'm 90% sure, if not more, that it's most expensive in the value of the actual shoe. Yeah, so this should add to it significantly. But yeah, so that is the 3s and the 4s and a little story time in there for y'all. So again, if you haven't hit the notification bell yet, do it. You don't want to miss the next series or next episode in this series. So yeah, this is what I've got going on for right now. Nothing major coming up. I'd like to do your little recap of events or sneakers coming out. There's really no sneakers coming out that I'm crazy about. I know they just did the Dunk restock this week. So I think today was the last day that they did it. So nothing crazy. A lot of people piling up on some Dunks, whatever. I do have a Kicks for Your Soul event coming up March 5th. So we're getting close to that month countdown. I'm super excited. Amazing event. This is their 3rd one, and your girl is going to be debuting something a little different this event. I'm going to make a nice little wardrobe piece. And make sure you tune in and all of that to see what sneakers I wear, and maybe I'll win heat on feet. Alright guys, I've already talked your ear off way too much tonight, so keep tuning in to see what I've got in my collection next.